difficulties there at the beginning. Had to do a sound check real quick. Anyway, how to understand the Scorpio. So the most complicated zodiac signs, right, are, well, they're all complicated, but the most complicated zodiac signs are Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, the zodiac signs that most people would think are relaxed. And the reason why that is in the first place is because specifically with the Scorpio man, he's the type of person that his women has to be his equal. See, men and women are equal, but different. They're equal within their own lanes, right? So this is correct. So with this man, ladies, you may want to go ahead and get a pen and pad so you can write this down, because I'm giving you the answer. How you understand him is this man is always agitated. Not really always, but this man is often agitated. And the reason why this man is often agitated is because this is the kind of man that goes through a lot of stuff. You have to understand, Scorpio represents death, renewal, sex, money, power, influence, sway. Right? Infinity. Right? No beginning and no end. So this is some heavy energy. Scorpio is the darkest zodiac sign, i.e. the 8th house Scorpio is naturally in is the darkest house. The 4th house, the 8th house, the 12th house, if you're paying attention, that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, are the psychology houses. The houses in which your mental state and your emotional state, which are very closely connected to one another, can either be made or destroyed. So with this man, when it comes to him and his partners, if you're going to be with this person, you have to understand that this Scorpio or this individual, they have to have a certain level of space. You have to give them a certain level of space. All of this stuff and smothering the Scorpio, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Leave the Scorpio man alone sometimes. Let him pace the floor, think, brood in his own way, reflect in his own way, strategize in his own way. A lot of times people think that the Scorpio is strategizing but plotting revenge. Not necessarily. What the Scorpio is really strategizing or plotting is success. And he can't do that with you constantly being around, smothering him. Give him some space. Let him breathe so he can think. Let him breathe so he can reflect. It's like those animes. When you see one of those anime characters, they stand up, right, on a cliff or something like this, or on a hill, and they look at the sunset. What are they doing in the anime? They're reflecting. They're thinking about their short-term and long-term goals. They're thinking about the direction of their life. They're reflecting on their life up until this point. With this type of energy, this is the type of person that has to watch, or I should say renew or recreate himself. And he can't do that with someone constantly smothering him and sheltering him. Why? Because that's what Scorpio is. Scorpio, the animal, or the I should say not the animal, but the metamorphosis that Scorpio represents is, and every zodiac sign has an animal totem, including Gemini, Virgo, Libra, and Aquarius have animal totems. And we'll get to that later. But for Scorpio, it's the spider, which is the lowest of the low. For Scorpio, anyway. The scorpion, the phoenix, the eagle, and then the phoenix. Right? That Scorpios have to rise up to be the phoenix. The eagle, the eagle, scorpion, and spider have a certain level of nobility and people will respect it. Very venomous individuals, except for the eagle, very powerful animals. Here's the thing. All three of those animals that I just said, the spider, the scorpion, and the eagle, are very territorial, dishonorable. Well, I don't know about the spider, but the eagle is. The point that I'm trying to make here is selfish. Very self-absorbed, a little bit too absorbed with self-preservation, because that's what the fourth and the eighth house represent, and the 10th house represent self-preservation and an obsessive, self-absorbed, conceited obsession or thought or focus inwardly and outwardly of self-preservation. And because of this is the type of man that ultimately grows as time goes on due to trial and error, pain, and recreating oneself, which is power. A lot of times people think that this energy is, a lot of times people like to borrow aspects from this zodiac sign. You know, you got shows out now like Power, right? You have so many people trying their endeavor best to achieve this delusional idea of power. What Scorpio represents at its most powerful. Everyone watching this video, Scorpio represents power that is achieved inwardly first and then expressed outwardly. Every other form of power is BS. Every other form of power is BS. And the reason why every other form of power is BS is because, let's just say for this light, if I start worshiping this light, is it that the light is actually the source in which it's powerful, or did I give it importance? I gave it importance. So where exactly is the power source coming from? The power source is coming from myself, because I'm the one who chose to buy this light. I'm the one who gave this light some sort of importance by giving it purpose. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what the Scorpio has to understand. And that's what anybody that wants to be with him, man, woman wants to be with him, has to understand. If you are not trying to be this person's equal, their partner, then stay away from them. Here's the problem, though. Most people aren't ready to be the Scorpio man's partner. Because most people come from a defeated, self-inflicted mentality. And with this man, you have to learn to ultimately snap out of it. You're not gonna be able to do that messing with the Scorpio. If you betray the Scorpio and they can survive it, now you owe them. That's the way that power works. This is the principle of the Scorpio, power in all forms, sexually, financially, mentally, spiritually. That's what Scorpio represents, power. The freedom that power affords you as well. That's why it turns from land animals, which is the spider, which is the scorpion, right? Terrestrial animals that walk on the ground, to now starting to take flight, the eagle and the phoenix. And we all know what the phoenix, how powerful a phoenix is. All you need to do is just go ahead and watch X-Men and look at Jean Grey. She has the Phoenix Force, which is Scorpio. Scorpio energy, even though it's fire, it's Scorpio energy, because it burns just as if it was on fire. The burning on the inside, that determination, that drive that a lot of them have. You see. If you are going to be with this man, and if you are this man, you have to work. You have to do inner work. You have to forgive your enemies. You have to forgive yourself. You have to learn to let a lot of things go. You have to learn to concentrate on the things that are the most important to you. Otherwise, you're going to waste a lot of your time and get sidetracked by a lot of nothing. To the ladies who want to be with, and gentlemen who want to be with this man, you have to learn how to put in sweat equity as well. You have to become powerful. This man's equal, his counterpart, his consort. You have to be just as intense, just as powerful, just as holding as many secrets as this man does. Has to be very astute. You can't just come over to this person's house and expect them to constantly drop everything for you simply because you want to go out on a date. There's going to be some times where he's brooding. Are you just going to leave him there? Just leave him there. Oh, well, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Every time things get terrible, he's watching this. Scorpio is so encapsulating. Scorpio is so encapsulating. There's only 2 zodiac signs that can engage with Scorpio. Excuse me. I want to get this right. There's only 4 zodiac signs that can essentially get in with Scorpio and make it out and tell the tale successfully. Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, and Cancer crabs. All the other zodiac signs will be destroyed. One, because Virgo can match Scorpio in its intensity. Gemini likes to keep everything fun and playful, so the Gemini won't allow itself to get too invested. Neither will Aquarius. And the Cancer crab is more dangerous than the Scorpio. So even the Scorpio will get scared, like, oh, wow, didn't realize this was happening. How to understand the Scorpio man.